Hello everyone out there in internet land, welcome back to another fantastic 5kg video. My name is Connor and we are here today with a brand new game. It's a game I've played before and absolutely love, like many of these playthroughs are, and I wanted to share it all with you guys. Today we are playing Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Now the Call of Juarez games, there's been a couple, and they're all loosely kinda connected. Call of Juarez Gunslinger is the most recent game in the series, and it's a standalone game. You don't have to have played any of the other Call of Juarez games. It's completely standalone. You're good. And it is a first-person Western game. Holy crap. Now, unfortunately, I would love to play Red Dead Redemption, but Red Dead Redemption 2 hasn't released on PC yet. Joy. So we're gonna go ahead and play this in the meantime. I know, it's no Red Dead Redemption 2, but my gosh, we will still have fun. So, the game kind of throws you right into it. So, the general gist is, we are going to be playing as a character who's going to be actively telling the story. So there are going to be some points. I'm going to try not to talk over the narrator, so I may not talk for long segments, like I said, just because I don't want to talk over the narrator, because it adds so much flavor to the game. So I'm going to quit talking, we're just going to jump right into the game, we're going to have some fun, play game. It's got a few different modes. We're just going to do story. And we're going to go ahead and start on hard. Now, I've played the game before, but for the sake of the playthrough, I've actually gone ahead and deleted all of my old save data and my profile, so we are starting with a fresh palette for all the hidden stuff, all the leveling, all the extras. We are starting from a blank palette for this playthrough. So, let's start with hard, and jump right in. Abilene, Kansas, 1910.
Easy, boy.
Them dang fabled automobiles. The Bull's Head Saloon.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Every bastard.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
It's amazing how we glorify Old West outlaws, isn't it? Like, we don't glorify modern-day outlaws, but Old West outlaws? Oh man, they're fucking heroes to some people. To adjust my microphone ever so slightly. Alright, so we are ready to start the first chapter of the game. Like I said, Silas is going to be narrating a lot, so I'm going to try not to talk over him, except when absolutely, necessary or when, he's not talking. So, let's jump in. Once upon a time in Stinkin' Springs.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs.
Ooh.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies.
How pretty that is.
But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
The other kind of funny. All right, real quick, I need to adjust. That mouse sensitivity is high, and I like a little bit of a sensitive mouse, but not that sensitive. There we go. So yeah, the game's got kind of a cel-shaded look to it. Oh my dear sweet mother of goodness, that is still really sensitive. Let's bring that down just a titch more. There we go, that's a little better. So Silas is literally going to be narrating everything as we go, but the story, like, when he's explaining something, the story will kind of stop and the movement will slow down, the tone will kind of fade from the color. Like, we are living his story right now. We had a little bit of a funny feeling, and not ha-ha kind of funny. Press O to see current objective.
You heard, Pat. You need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
Yep.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Alright.
What the hell? Shoot that sumbitch!
You earn experience by killing enemies. You need it for leveling up and gaining extra abilities. Yeah, the game's got a progression system.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
They're coming from
Pat
the rear!
Garrett's
Garrett and
posse.
his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit.
Gunning down enemies.
So that's just what I did.
Yes, it is. Gunning down enemies fills your concentration gauge. Press Q to insert concentration. Oh look, a first-person shooter with bullet time? No way!
For kids' apprehension. Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Ooh, damn. I see you. Come on, I see you. You varmint. I do like how sometimes you can shoot through the environment to get people. Headshots matter. Headshots matter. I have shot you 4 fucking times, dude. Alright, keep moving, keep moving. Ooh. Ah, yes, and secrets. Secret found, Lincoln County War. So, new level, woo! U menu to level up. A lot of things happening right at once. You have 1 skill point to spend. I will spend that skill point. So, 2 things just happened. One, we found that little golden horseshoe was a nugget of truth. And so, we are in a game where a character is going to be embellishing a story. The nuggets of truth are little extras you get that you can read outside of the game that kind of add context and actual historical fact to the story. Like that one was the Lincoln County War. So if we want, we can go in later and check out information about the Lincoln County War and add that historical context to our perspective of Silas's story. And there's, 5 or 6 in every level. And then we've got our level up. We've gained a level point. We've got Gunslinger for dual-wielding desperados, Ranger for a long-distance sharpshooter, so that's our rifles, and Trapper gives us, traps and shotgun abilities. I am a pistolero through and through, so I think I am absolutely gonna dual wield. Akimbo Gunslinger. Hex yes, gimme gimme. Now we do that. Boom! Dual pistoleos.
God damn it, he's right behind!
There he is.
Garrett's
Woo!
men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
These some bitches running.
But reloading does take longer. See the gunfire's coming from somewhere. There you are. Gotcha. Let's reload again. No need for concentration. Game. Oh. Woo! Gotcha. Wasting a lot of bullets though.
Still,
Whoa!
reach the water tower.
Ooh. Oh yeah, this is cool. You can avoid lethal shots
Not
when
a
you're.
bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
I'm trying not to talk over Silas. You can avoid lethal damage when your sense of death is fully charged. So, that little thing in the corner is fully charged, meaning every now and again we can dodge bullets. So you have to kind of, see where the bullet is coming from and accordingly. Woo! Got him. So yeah, pretty cool. A lot of mechanics thrown at you all at once, but the game spells it out
Luckily,
really easily.
these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Blow up some explosive barrels, take a few of them out that way. God damn me! God damn you! You guys started this by shooting at me! Alright, cool. So both are up and running. Alright, so we got concentration ready to go and death is ready to go. Death sense of death. Should be good.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Try aiming, you idiot.
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
There we go.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave,
Hey, Dirty Dave.
and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Baldry.
Oh, secret. Stinking Springs.
How about that? Huh? You like that?
Crack shot. 21 killed by 21. Smart as a whip. Billy the Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Alright, gotta be real careful. I do like how he naturally kind of puts his... Like, he naturally kind of has an animation like, oh shit, to get up against the cover. That's a good question. Where is old Pat Garrett? Oh boy. Ow!
That's when Charlie got hit.
No, Charlie!
"Catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side!"
Where's Dirty Dan? We need Dirty Dan! Oh, wow. A lot of damage getting taken. Ow. Alright, we'll let that fade a little bit. There we go. You can kind of get people through cover, depending on what the cover is. Because, you know, guns shoot through wood. Sadly, I think they are also kind of taking advantage of that. Ow, ow, ow. How much longer are we going to be doing this, Billy?
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run.
Yup.
They got a Gatlin, Billy shouted.
Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention.
Sounds good. You have fun, Billy.
Directed that order as me.
Oh, they got
I thought,
Dirty
why
Dan.
the hell do I have to do it?
They got Dirty
Well, I
Dan.
win anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Yup. Alright, so the game's got some quick time events.
Those poor sons of bitches are
Many would
done
have
for.
fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
Oh,
What are
oh,
you saying, old man?
there we go.
He's just joshing with you.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
I
Please,
love.
call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
I love the background conversation. It's,
Gonna scalp your ass.
ooh, bam! Out my way, son. Boom, boom,
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
bam! Look at that. That bullet time goodness. I'm like a John Woo film. Yeehaw.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Oh, there was an explosive barrel. Goddamn.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Come on, dude. I shot you 4 times now. You're dead.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Chickens! Look at all those chickens! Oh, we gotta level up real quick. We gotta level up. Let's see. Increased ammo capacity, longer combos. So I have disabled, there's an option in the game for an arcade style mode where you'll rack up points. And I think you still rack up points, I've just turned off the option to show them. And, you know, combos, you know, rack up more points because they're combos, and this would extend that. Faster revolver reload, so I do want that. It won't help me immediately, but... Alright. I think...
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
Sheriff?
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Sheriff Pat... Oh. Now you wipe off that tin star. Proud, handsome, ham-handed Sheriff Pat Garrett. So now we get into the games. Yeah, we've got duels.
Challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Oh, I love the duels. Alright, so I've got to keep my enemy in my sight. We've got a little focus meter down here in the corner, and I've got to keep him in my sights. The higher my focus gauge is, the better of a draw I'm going to get on. Got to keep him lined up. How you doing, Pat? When your opponent reaches for his gun, press mouse button to draw a weapon, aim, and then shoot. Come on, Pat, what do you got? I missed! Ah, I missed. I let my focus drop. I let my mouse fly off. This is way too sensitive. This mouse is way too sensitive. Come on, Pat. Gotta keep him in aim. No, this mouse is way too sensitive. Okay, took an extra
And that
shot.
you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett.
That was
Let
awful.
me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
So yeah, that was awful. I'm sorry, guys. I need to seriously adjust this damn mouse sensitivity. Mouse sensitivity on dual. God dang it. Alright, there we go. That should make it easier next time. Get to the stables!
And stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Just the beginning. Accuracy and even 50%. So hey, it's okay. He missed his first shot too. We found 2 of the 3 nuggets of truth. We honorably killed Pat Garrett. So that's another little mechanic of the game that they don't tell you, is you can dishonorably kill by being the first one to draw. So if I had just drawn, and they show you that later in the game, the first one they expect you to do it honorably, but later in the game, you can be the first to draw and kill them first, but you get a dishonorably killed. And that can affect the story later on, I think. But either way, we've completed the first level, so we'll move on. I think there's a little exposition between.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
Episode 1 continued. Billy the Kid.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Alright, so, a fistful of hot lead. We will not do this one today. We'll leave this one for next time. But, so like I was saying, I absolutely love how this game is told narratively. You are literally living the story that Silas is telling. All the little details pop up as you play, how, you know, just in that first level, it's like, oh, I heard that this happened, and you play it out. And it's like, no, that's not how it happened. And then you play that out. It reminds me of the first Prince of Persia game, where if you would die, the prince would be like, oh wait, no, that's not how that happened. Let me start over. And I absolutely love it. I think that's the only thing I wish would happen here, is that if you died, someone's like, wait, that can't be how the story ends, or Silas being like, wait, no, hold on, I get my facts wrong here. But hey, it's still awesome. I absolutely love this game. I hope the first episode has been a good introduction for you guys, and that you'll stick with me on this one, because it's a good time. And then just kind of an end of the episode, kind of a quick discussion. I know this episode's probably gone on longer than I want it to, but we're gonna chat for just a quick minute. You guys can probably tell, this was not Darksiders. I know, shocking, some of you may have been very confused for the episode. Darksiders is going on kind of a hiatus. I had a little bit of burnout with it. This is the first thing I've recorded in weeks, and I had a little burnout because Darksiders on the hardest difficulty just really kicked my butt and really just tilted me over. So I had to take a break from it. I'm still going to play Darksiders 3 when it comes out in a month. Fabi, I think, is going to go ahead and take up Darksiders 1. And then we're thinking maybe we'll play Darksiders 2 as like an extra, as like a group thing, but we'll kind of see what happens. But you can expect Darksiders 3 will be getting a playthrough, as will Red Dead Redemption 2, hopefully, if my computer can handle it. She's a good machine. She's a bit aged. I'm not sure if she could handle Red Dead Redemption 2. I also don't know if I could handle the fucking 60, 80 something gigs of fucking hard drive space. Fuck. I have to delete half. I got a terabyte hard drive and I don't know how comfortable I am with that. But guys, all the discussions aside, thank you for joining me today. I hope you liked this first episode. If you did like it, I'd love it if you'd hit that like button. Let me know that you enjoyed it. If you've got something to say, leave a comment down in the comment section below. You know, we try to read every comment. And then if you liked it and you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You'll know whenever we upload new videos, which we try to do just about every day other than the weekends. But guys, thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I always do appreciate your time and your viewership. This is a nice little return to form for me and kind of getting me back in the habit of things. and it's great to be back. I will see you in the next installment, and like always, have a good one.